digital advertising is the element of social media that I think is the quickest, most measurable way to utilize social media for customer acquisition. Now with digital advertising, there's kind of a need to haves and nice to haves. Before you get started, it's really important to have the need to haves, and it's nice to have the nice to haves. On the need to have side, you need a product or a service that people want. I worked a lot with inventors. I did a lot of Kickstarter campaigns, worked with startups in the startup world. And as a founder or CEO, you need kind of the reality distortion bubble around you, right? Where you can change reality. When everybody tells you no, you say yes, and you make that yes happen. To be a CEO, you need to be able to do that. But it's a blessing and a curse, right? Because you can walk into something and think it's real and think people want your product, but they actually don't, right? And you got to do something about that. If you want to use digital advertising to figure things out, that's one thing. If you want to use digital advertising to scale up and generate revenue, that's a different type of an effort. So we're looking at scaling up and acquiring customers on a product that we already know has demand, right? So we know this product. How do we know? Because we sold 500 units last month. How do we know the price is right? We've sold 2,000 units total, right? Nothing is real quite like customers putting down money and buying your product. There's nothing realer than that. So that's how we determine. Are you ready? You have sold 500 units. You sold 2,000 total. Great. People want his product, and he knows the price. They're willing to pay it. Then you need a website that's proven to convert traffic into customers, right? You can have a product people care about, but it's possible to have a website that just doesn't work, right? And it's important to make sure you're pushing people through that website, because you can look at a website, and I often find that founders will say, hey, we have a website. Well, I looked at your website, I don't see the phone number. Oh, it's on there, it's down in the footer. Well, that's fine. It is, yes, you're correct, it is down in the footer, but it's very hard for people to see, they don't go there. And so your funnel, your website isn't actually working for what it needs to be working, what it needs to be doing. So the way we prove that with data, right, is 3 months of data, 1,000 visitors every month, measurement across every element of the funnel, right? You measure that people got to the website where they came from. You measure that people clicked on the product. They see in the product. They put it in the cart. They made the purchase. You got to be measuring all these different elements. And your conversion rate from somebody coming to visit the website to somebody purchasing is a 1.5% or greater on average. If you have all those things in place, you can feel very confident, right, that you're ready to do some digital advertising. You're ready to scale up. Because people want your product, the price is right, and the website works. All we got to do now is get it in front of the right people. Nice to haves. Well, it's great to have good testimonials, people talking about your product. So selfie videos from customers are actually super valuable. Customer lists, right? From a data standpoint, makes targeting really valuable. Right? Because you can take this list of customers, feed it to a Meta or Google and say, hey, here's the kind of person I want. These people, these are my customers. What makes these people different from everybody else? Oh, we get it. We see these people. We connected it to our database. Now we know who these people are, and we'll find more just like them, right? Super powerful. And then the structure really is targeting, creative, messaging, structure of the campaigns, websites, working, saying the right thing, follow up if it's a lead. And if you do all these things, you get the right action. The right action is a profitable customer. Let me know in the comments below if you have further questions.